But what's up, y'all? It's your host, Sensei NK, back again with another episode. I'm not my co-host, but I'm with...
Caroline.
Oh my God, Caroline, what do you do, baby?
I'm a model. And I do a lot of other things, but...
I feel it. Oh, by the way, if you're confused, this look kind of different. Yeah, no, I like to move. Yeah, no, I be doing a lot.
On the road.
Caroline, how would you describe yourself?
I would describe myself as an outgoing, goofy person. Honestly, I love to troll people. I love trolling.
Damn, you're a mean person, bro. I feel it. But no, so I kind of found you while I was scrolling through Instagram, got a few DMs like, oh, you should get this person on the show. I feel like y'all would match crazy, right? So you've been doing OnlyFans for how long recently? Or has that just like been a new thing you just picked up out of nowhere?
I started my OnlyFans in 2019.
Oh, wow.
So I was 19 years old.
Just right to it. When made you start it? Or is it just like out of the blue?
Yeah, well, COVID was happening. I was like inside, nothing else to do. I was like, might as well make some money.
Is that money like really lucrative?
I think right now it's more of a side hustle, but some good stuff is about to happen. I have a manager now.
Really?
So it's about to go crazy.
What do you need a manager for?
Just to help me decide what to post. They study OnlyFans, so they're like, you should post at this time. Because before I took it as more as like a hobby.
Do you find it weird that you're on OnlyFans, or do you actually enjoy it?
I enjoy making content. Sometimes posting is weird, but I enjoy it.
Wait, why is it weird?
I feel like sometimes it's weird because like everyone knows I have an OnlyFans, and like if I'm like at the bar, sometimes girls will come up to me and be like, I can't believe you have an OnlyFans.
Women be hating?
Yes, I'm like, what do you do for work?
Way.
Like, I could never do that either.
I feel. So you get more flack from women than it is men then, huh? Oh, okay. How come? Why do you think so?
Maybe women just want to do it themselves, but they don't have the confidence yet.
So you feel like it takes a lot to actually be vulnerable enough to actually go on the app? I feel that. Wait, so you say you're at a bar and people can just like recognize you, right? Does it feel weird, the fact that people have seen you have sex and it's like you don't even know them for real?
Yeah. But like usually when I'm meeting people at the bar or something, I can tell if they buy my content.
What you mean?
Like they just act a certain way. They just act a little strange, and I'm like, why are you acting a little strange?
I mean, shit, maybe they want to make a video with you too. That's probably just part of it though. But no, hold on. So they don't, do they act weird? Like to the point where it's like, now it's a damn near a turnoff if someone buys your content, or what is it?
No, I mean, if you buy my content and you tell me you buy it, I'm like, thank you for supporting me. I don't think it's weird at all. Like, I don't think sex is a weird thing. But just sometimes when I meet certain people, I can tell there's a weird vibe.
No, I feel that. What would someone need to do to like actually make content with you? Like, let's say a fan would be like, hey, I really want to da-da-da-da. What would actually need to happen for you to... Oh, so it's like, nah, fuck that. No, you don't even fuck the fans for real?
No, if someone asked me to make content, I would say no. Typically, it's people that I reach out to just to feel more comfortable. I mean, if someone like reached out to me and were talking to me about it, I'd be open. But it depends on our relationship.
Okay, I feel it. You don't fuck with the randomness?
No.
I feel that. See, one of my whole things when it comes to OnlyFans, I used to like really not fuck with it, like heavy. But then I started like looking into like Pornhub and X videos and like actually like how they like get their content and stuff like that. And I started to realize, I was reading a couple studies and they were like, yeah, no, majority of the contents, it's like revenge porn or motherfuckers are like, it's like motherfuckers getting like sexual assaulted, like that's all that shit is. And I'm like, wow. And motherfuckers are just like watching it thinking that's just the way it is, right? No. So the fact that with OnlyFans you get a chance to like actually know the creator and know who's making the content, it's like, oh yeah, you know everything that's going down with it. I feel like it makes it a whole lot safer.
I agree.
But no, what is some of like your style of content that you enjoy making?
The style of content I like to make, I don't know. It's all about a comfort thing. Like, if you don't feel comfortable with the person you're with, everyone buying your videos is going to be able to see that.
Oh, okay.
Which is why I don't do stuff with my fans, because I don't know if I necessarily reach that comfort point.
Oh, okay. I feel that. Wait, hold on. So, is sex like a new thing to you then, or what? Or is it like a, how do I say this? It's not as taboo as it is for you, basically. Yeah.
I think that sex is not taboo to me at all, and I don't think that sex and feelings and relationships are necessarily connected. I mean, you can definitely have one night stands that are fun, but you can also have like a relationship with someone that is also fun. And yeah, if I'm going to be vulnerable with you and like show my body and share that space with you, I need to make sure we have a connection first. But it doesn't have to be like, oh, I want to date you.
Nah, that's wild as fuck.
Nah.
See, one of the things that I always notice, especially when it comes to sex, if you're like just like having it like a lot, you tend to like not devalue it, but it gets to the point where it's like you don't really care anymore when you've had everybody and you've tasted the whole rainbow. Basically, it kind of like loses the value between like the other people. You feel me? Yeah. So how do you like go about doing that? Do you feel like you've reached that point where like sex means nothing to you, or?
No, I definitely don't think sex means nothing to me. I don't know. On my OnlyFans, I have sex with people I like. So, like, I don't know. I'm not about to fuck a weirdo.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Just fucking a lame nigga for real. No, I feel that. So, okay, who got you into it though? That's the thing that I'm interested on.
Well, actually, I always like wanted to have an OnlyFans, but I was nervous.
What made you nervous?
It's just like, you know, posting porn, having your family, having people judge you.
How was that when they first found out?
A mess. A mess.
How did they find out?
I was just posting it on all my social media because at that point I was like, take me as I am. It's the same me. Like, you're gonna see it. You can be a hater, you cannot, but
no. The reason why I bring that up, I remember talking with someone and then they found out that their mom was doing OnlyFans because like someone in their class found out that they were doing OnlyFans and it was like a whole big thing. So yeah. So it wasn't like any like real big shock value? Like were they like disappointed, or what's the word?
My mom's always been super supportive of me my whole entire life, which is why I feel like I can have an OnlyFans and I feel comfortable with my body, because she raised me to be a strong woman who knows my worth and value. Okay. I think it would be hard for certain people who maybe don't know their worth because they're maybe just posting it for money, whereas I post it because I enjoy it. I mean, there are times where I'm like, not feeling it, but then I'll just take a break.
Oh, I feel that. Working on your own self-image, how does that get affected when you are making content in that sense? Because of like, basically, your attraction is kind of like making you a lot of money. Do you ever like get to the point where it's like, wow, I don't feel as good today because I don't think I look this good today, basically?
Yeah, that does happen a lot. Like, even when I was getting ready for this show, it's like, I want to make sure my makeup looks good. Like, I'm not trying to leave looking crazy. So it's like kind of a perfectionist thing where I need to make sure I look good before I go out.
Has that been a thing like forever?
I mean, I guess it depends on the situation. Like, if I'm just going to work my normal job, it's like I don't need to have my lashes on. I don't need to do all this and do that. But, like, if I'm going to be on a podcast, I need to look cute.
I feel it. What's some of your wildest dating stories? Actually, wait. Does your OnlyFans shape how you date?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are like, I wouldn't date a girl with the OnlyFans. And I'm like, what makes you think I want to date you?
No, facts. See, and the thing that blows me, though, people that always tell me that be the ones with no bitches. And
literally, they're mad. And it's like, okay, if we dated, you know this would become our OnlyFans.
Would you only make content with him? If you were to get in a relationship, would you still be making content with other people?
I think it depends on the relationship.
Do you only make content with men, or do you also do with like two girls and like multiple people and stuff like that?
I do men and women.
Oh, okay.
I'm bi.
Hey, get at her. Sexual.
But don't come at me all weird.
Hey, my fans, let's be serious. We all need to be serious individuals. Y'all represent me. Don't say what I wouldn't say, and I would say a lot. But continue.
I think it depends on the relationship. Like, I've been in relationships in the past, open relationships, where they're comfortable with me seeing other people. I've been in a poly relationship before.
Could you explain how did that work?
A poly relationship is basically a 3-people relationship. I was dating a girl and a guy at the same time.
Would y'all like have sex together? Okay. How did y'all did one person love the other person more than the other person? Like, because when you get 3, 2 tend to, you feel me?
Yeah. I was just honestly the third, so I
really okay.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have that connection or attachment to one person being like, oh my god, I own them or something like that. Like, let me share them with another person. I was just the person that was like, hi.
This is the extra one. I feel it. You know, you're the fun one. I feel it. Oh, is that wild? Okay, for you personally, do you feel like you tend to be possessive more? So you just with the flow? How come?
Because I wouldn't want anyone to control my life. I think that when you're in a relationship with someone, it's all about growing together. And yeah, if someone's not comfortable with it, then you need to take it or leave it. Okay. You could say, okay, I'll sacrifice this freaky side of myself for you, or I can't do that.
Have you ever gotten a relationship where it was like the other person you were with wasn't as freaky as you?
Yes.
How was that?
Really weird, honestly.
Why? Was he just not trying to eat your ass? Like, what was happening?
No, it was more of when I had photo shoots that didn't have to do with OnlyFans, they would be insecure about it. They would make weird comments to me, like, why are you always wearing tight dresses? And it's like, because I'm going to a photo shoot and this is what I like to wear.
How do you even navigate something kind of like that?
I'm just like, bruh. Or
did you just end up just falling out of love with them? Because I feel like it's super easy to fall out of love with people.
Yeah, it is pretty easy.
You get the quote unquote ick easy?
Yeah, I think I do.
Really? How so?
It's just I know what I want, and if you don't have that for me.
What's an example? What was your complete turnoff for you?
A complete turnoff. Someone who's insecure.
I feel that.
Someone who's controlling. Someone who wants to tell me who, what, when, where, why I'm supposed to be anywhere.
See, I always found it weird trying to control another grown ass individual when it's they pay rents and I want to tell them what they should and should not do. Because to the point where it's when you're trying to control another person and your insecurities are showing, it makes you look a lot weirder. And I feel like everybody, okay, so I've been having this idea where it's everybody is fuckable until you ruin it. And I feel like that's what a lot of people don't realize when it comes to their insecurities, because of once you see someone that is insecure, it changes how you even just can interact with them, because it's what, were you feel like this the whole time and I didn't even know? So
yeah, I feel that.
Wow. Was that the best sex you had in the poly relationship? Because I feel like if you have more energy, it's kind of, you feel me?
Yeah, I mean, it was fun.
He was living his best life. God damn.
It was fun.
Oh, wow. Was she hotter than you?
I think all women are beautiful.
But was she hotter?
I think she's a baddie.
Okay, I feel it. Wait, on that topic right there, why is it hard for a lot of women to let their friends know that they're not that attractive in comparison with a lot of dudes?
Huh?
Okay, so when it's with my homies, right? If he's wearing a fit that is it's not
giving.
Yeah, it's not giving. Yeah. It's not putting you in the light that you want to be seen.
You want to be a superstar. That's giving super lame.
Very background. You're a background character, personally. And I feel like it's my role to always let them know when they can improve in something. Because if I'm fucking up, let me know. I don't have a haircut, let me know. What is going on type of shit. So I feel with women, it's more she'll just figure it out. It's oh no, that outfit was beautiful. Don't even worry about it.
I think it just has to do with your connection with a person. I feel like maybe sometimes women don't let other women know when maybe their outfit looks a little weird because they're just not that comfortable with each other. But like with my besties, I'd be like, girl,
that's just
you need to change. Respectfully.
I feel it.
But like if I just made a new friend and they're like,
oh, that's not your role, right?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, like your friends can tell you, but I'm not gonna say that.
I feel it.
Because I don't know them like.
There's a thing about me where people say I'm radically honest. Because of like one of the things about me is like I feel like things tend to burn at me when I have something to say and I'm just keeping it to myself, especially when I feel like it's for the betterment of everybody else. Because if it's like I'm doing you a disservice by not saying what I'm feeling. Wait, hold on. It's just ruining my bag.
I'm a poppin' ass bitch, let me remind ya. Don't hide, I can always come and find ya. Ain't no bitch in me, bitch, come proper. In a Audi going fast, you behind us.
Tell them. What is your role with your sexuality? Like, how connected are you with like your sexual energy?
I think I'm very connected, but honestly, it started sprouting when I moved away from my hometown. I grew up in a really, really small town where people thought that kind of stuff was weird.
How so? Like, did you feel yourself like holding back who you were in the context of the area you were in?
I didn't even feel myself holding back who I was because that's all I knew. I was surrounded by people who don't have similarities to me anymore, but when I was growing up there, I always knew I was different. I was a misfit. I still had like a lot of friends because I'm a very social person, but I knew that was not my place. But it wasn't until I moved to Milwaukee that I just like sprouted.
Oh wow.
As a flower.
What was your sexual awakening? What happened?
I had a crush on this girl really hard, and I was like, damn. And all my like roomies and my suite mates are all like gay as hell, and they're all just like, we love women. And I was like, wait, can I love women too? I was like, this is okay.
Oh wow. Well, when you were started to like come into yourself, did it like feel different? Like were you moving a different like sense of air?
I think so. Like when I had my first girlfriend, I felt so good about myself. I was like manifesting her. I swear. I was like, I just need a girlfriend. And I just felt so comfortable around her. Like she made me want to improve myself. I improved my fashion. I started making a lot of really good connections. I felt like I could be me.
Okay, I feel that. So you didn't feel like you were being used? You never like, have you ever had that feeling?
Like I was being used?
Yeah, like your energy was being sapped out. How was that?
Not good. That happens a lot, honestly.
How so?
I feel like there's a lot of people who like to feed on certain individuals' energy. People have intentions that they don't tell you about. There's always something more going on. And at first you might not realize it, but as you grow closer as friends or lovers or whatever, you're like, wait.
That's the lover's arc. I love it.
Red flag. Red flag.
Speaking of red flags, what are some red flags that you constantly keep yourself finding, like you keep finding over and over?
In other people?
Yeah. Like the people that you just use for some reason, you just keep attracting this specific red flag.
Literally insecurity with people who claim they're secure and confident and they look like it. I'm like, yes, bestie, let's boss up together, Barb life. And then they start saying little things to me. And I'm like, just little slip ups that is like, okay, you're not as confident as you're trying to play off right now.
And like they're like the way that they look and their bag and the way they move or what?
I think that someone can look very good, can make a lot of money, can move great. They can come off as secure and confident, which I can't even take that from them. Like if someone is 90% confident, go you. Like obviously I'm not always confident, but it's just like sometimes little insecurities just need to be worked on individually.
I feel that. One of my red flags that I keep just attracting, narcissism. I keep finding women that are just like deeply narcissistic, deep in their soul, and I feel like they're trying to like, what's the word? They're trying to catch up when it comes to me, like my own confidence, because people tend to think like, oh yeah, no, I'm like super sure of myself, yada yada yada, which is a funny part. I was like, no, I'm not. I'm shy. I'm a shy nerd personally, and they tend to like start acting out of their own body, trying to keep up, and that's something I keep like noticing.
Yep.
And the funny thing about it is because of, so I've taken a lot of psych classes recently, and usually you diagnose hysteria when it comes to women instead of narcissism, but for some reason I keep finding narcissism, which is like primarily like a masculine trait, which is actually very interesting to me. So, yeah.
What do they do that you're like, oh, you're a narcissist?
It's more like gaslighting and trying to like actually make me think I'm crazy.
That is fucked up. I'm sorry.
And one of the things where it's like, my reality is one of the things that I hold dear because of it's like, if I'm wrong about this context, so I've just been working off of like the wrong inhibition to see what's going on. So I'm just walking down the wrong path this whole time. None of my friends corrected me. Nobody's seeing that I'm fucking up, and I'm just living this type of life. And now I have to reevaluate everything that's going on just because of this moment now. And me being an overthinker as I am, I feel like that tends to like go places that it really shouldn't, especially if I'm not going crazy and you're just gaslighting me.
Yes, I'm like, wait, am I actually doing that?
Exactly.
You start thinking about the situation, like, and then you're like reading the text, like, bitch, literally what?
Bro. So one of the things that like blew me. So one thing that I've learned once I started getting a lot of female friends, some of y'all are actually crazy.
Women friends.
Genuinely bad people. Genuinely bad.
There's a lot of crazy men out here too.
See, the thing is, we all know that. We all know. But nah, so she went and told me, was like, oh yeah, no, I tend to gaslight people. And I was like, so you're comfortable just telling me this?
Yeah, you know that about yourself and you're okay
You're
with
just
it.
on that slide. Okay, all right, let's see. And basically, she went and made the dude think that he was cheating when it was actually just her. She was just cheating the whole time. just cheating the whole time. And that's one of the, cheating hurts. Cheating is so crazy. Because I feel like you get such few opportunities to prove that you're genuinely not a dickhead. And you choose to cheat? That's crazy. That's kind of crazy.
Dickhead energy right there. Like, if you don't want to be with me, just say that. You don't need to go sleep with my friend.
Bro, I will let you fuck my friends. Just like, get away from me. You're fine, bro. I promise you I'm not going to hit you. I promise, bro. But, oh my God.
Or it's like, okay, you want to fuck my friends. I want to fuck your friends. Let's talk about that.
Have you ever fucked one of your homeboy's friends?
I don't really have any guy friends. I have like 2.
Really? How come?
Because men make me feel uncomfortable.
That's fair. Yeah. One of the things that I always found interesting, because a lot of my female friends were like, oh yeah, no, this dude was weird, and this other guy was doing this, and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, there's no way there's this many niggas that are scaring the hoes. That is crazy as fuck. And then I go to the bar and say, you know what? You hoes, you are scared of the hoes. These niggas are scared of the hoes, bro. Yes. I watched this dude walk up to a girl and say, here's this drink, and start like that was the way he introduced himself. And I'm like, wait. Did you just hand another woman an open cup in front of everybody? Like, you didn't just walk. Okay, yeah. You know what?
She's like, has that nail polish that tells you if it's been roofied.
That's a thing.
Yes.
Nah, science. Y'all be twerking. I love it. See, bro, that is so wild. And I feel like since a lot of people have such little self-awareness and social, like...
Yes. That is what it comes down to. Like, don't you know how that would be perceived to a woman?
Didn't that look wild to you?
Yes. They don't think that. That's like the girl that was like, yeah, I gaslight. It's like...
You know what? Some people just live different lives. That's just...
They can keep that one over there. I'll keep this one.
Oh God. What is the wildest scene you've ever filmed?
The wildest thing I ever filmed? I have a lot of things coming to mind right now.
Go crazy. And wait, before you do that, were you filming before? Were you making videos before you started doing OnlyFans and you said, you know what, I might as well post these hoes? Or was it like, what happened for you to...
Honestly, I wasn't. I would take like nudes and stuff, but I wasn't ever like filming content. But then I did once, and I was like, oh, that's how I look.
Hell nah. You're not camera shy?
No.
Really? Okay.
I feel like if you're camera shy, your OnlyFans might not work out for you.
Oh, so you be faking and all that, huh? I feel it. Before I go to my next questions, what is the wildest thing that you've ever recorded? I did not forget it. Continue.
There's a lot of different scenarios that, this is what is crazy to me. A lot of people are like, you're so freaky, but
just
then...
a 10-piece McChicken? Just 10 people were just there, just...
I wish. That'd be fun. If you want to have an orgy, let me know.
Fair enough.
But, a lot of people are like, you're so freaky, but you could be freaky to anyone. Like, someone who only likes specific things is like, wow, that's so crazy. When another person could be like, that's not crazy at all.
Yeah. You know what? That's very interesting. I feel like a lot of people have been like mad desensitized. That's okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. But no, so when I found out people have been so desensitized to sex, when literally everybody loves being choked now. That used to be such a small minority. Yeah. And then my homegirl, I asked my homegirl, I was like, why do you like being choked? And she was like, there's something about like the fear of it that she really liked. So I think I'm gonna just come to the realization a lot of women are just saying this. Yeah, you just like the pain. That's just all it is. Just like the near-death experience, but just knowing that you're not gonna die.
It's like, I need to see the stars. If you want me to come, let me see the stars.
Hell no.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no. You know what?
I'd be like...
You know what? As long as you don't play with knives, maybe a little bit of knives. Maybe a little bit. Nothing too crazy. But no, continue.
That seems like fun, though. If it's
just the one that just pressed but hey, but no. That's how much would you use it?
I don't know. Maybe like a little slice here, not on my neck.
Oh, that's fair. Oh, I'm the bad guy now. I'm the bad guy. Nah.
No, you're not the bad guy. But I'm like, damn, he said.
I feel it. But continue.
I've had a lot of really fun threesomes. I think the content for my threesomes are lots of fun. One time, I was gonna give this guy some head, and before I know it, I'm outside at a parking lot giving him head, just out in the open. And that was fun.
I feel like people really underrates public shit. I feel like it's really underrated because there's something about like the little fear of it.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, we need to be sneaky.
Just come catch you a little bit. Wait, so you recorded a video while you were outside?
Yeah. I was gonna send my mom the link to this video. Not anymore.
Okay.
Not anymore.
Fair enough.
Yes, we made content outside, and there's other cars up there.
Oh. So you didn't think you're gonna get caught, huh? It's just like the bad life. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
I feel it. What is something that would be off limits for you? You like getting punched?
Punched? Fuck, I don't know. Maybe if it's by a woman. I think if a man punched me, I'd be like,
hey.
I think I'd be like, bruh, you need to get your hands off me.
No, I feel that.
I think it just depends on the person I'm with.
Okay, I feel it. So every time it's really whatever the other person is feeding off of, and that's just how y'all match vibes for real?
Yeah, and like before I make content with someone, I'll ask them what they like. I'll tell them what I like so we can have a clear understanding.
Okay.
Because some people like to be like suffocated out here for real. Hey. And it's like one time I was having sex and this guy like almost passed out. He's on the floor like
you were choking
gasping. Him. He was holding his breath. People hold their breaths.
To do what?
not breathe.
Hey, you know what? Some people just be wild.
I was
love it.
so scared. I was like, oh my God. I ran to the kitchen. I got him some water. I'm like, bro, are you okay? Like, do I need to call 911? And he was like, oh, I'm fine. It's just one of my kinks. I'm like, well, why didn't you tell me that? I was scared for your life.
Just committed murder for real? Just manslaughter?
I was like, oh, fuck. This pussy too good.
Hell no. From your perspective, what makes pussy good pussy? Since you've tried both sides of the spectrums.
Yes. I think all pussy is probably delicious. But I said before, like, it really is a connection thing for me. Like, if there was a bad bitch up in here who wanted me to eat her pussy, but I'm not feeling her, let me be quiet.
The funny part is, there's gonna be like a Patreon aspect of like the show where like that we get OnlyFans models and all girls, but a bunch of other stuff. So let me know. There's 3 people upstairs, but that's a whole other conversation.
Oops. I'm like, wait, I want them to hear.
I feel it. But no, as you continue to do this type of work, right? Where are you trying to head towards? Like, would you just say, fuck it, I just want to be a genuine porn star? Or do you just want to be like OD famous on OnlyFans? Or what do you enjoy the fame of it, the money of it, the fact that people know you, or what?
I love money. I think that's what started my OnlyFans. I was like, ooh, let me get some of that. But, I was working full time at a different job. My last day was actually Friday. So it's like lock-in time for me with my OnlyFans.
Mind your business. You don't live here. Mind what you paid.
They're doing some freaky shit up there.
Hey.
Anyways, what was I saying?
Oh, you said something about locking in?
Yes. Gotta lock and load. Now I feel like I'm actually going to take it more seriously. Like I said, I've been asking other people for advice. And guess what, guys? I just filmed my first professional video.
Hey. So you had like a whole director and all those
Yes.
things? How was that?
It was so fun. I did not know that filming would be so fun.
Oh, wow.
But it's because I was there.
Can you orgasm in that type of scenario?
I think so, as long as you feel comfortable with the people you're around. So I was making content with this girl that I made content with before, and I feel comfortable with her. And then my friend was videotaping it, and I feel comfortable around him. So it was fun.
Fire.
Like, you need to look at this BTS. We need to make like a bloopers BTS from that video because it was just hilarious. I was laughing for like 6 hours.
See, that was one of my things that I was just thinking about is like making like OnlyFans and content. Like, what happens if you just like start laughing? Just start laughing at that.
I think you could either reshoot it or just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna laugh. Yeah.
I feel it.
But the content I just filmed like was an event that happened in real life. Like, I was coming home from the gym. I couldn't find my keys. My friend let me in, and she was like, I was just making content for my OnlyFans. And I was like, oh, well, like, I was in the shower at that point. My mind was racing. And some stuff happened.
Hey, yo.
And then I was like, wait, should we film this? Like, should we actually film this? It happened in real life. And she was like, yeah. Next day, the director hit me up and was like, hey, do you want to work together before I move to Vegas? And I was like, manifested that.
I'm telling you.
So I rented out an Airbnb, and we did that shit. And it's actually going to be an interactive ending. So we filmed 2 different scenes.
Okay.
Because I don't want my OnlyFans to be average. I'm just not an average ass girl.
Okay.
So I put out a poll and people could vote if they would rather see shower sex or bedroom sex. And then the intro is going to be like a free intro. And then you can either buy the shower scene or the bedroom scene or both.
Probably both.
Both.
I feel it. You know what? So there's some people that I know that like make contents like with their friends, right? Do you think that muddies the relationship? Like, do you think you could be fucking someone that you're just friends with for real?
Yeah, I fuck people I'm friends with for real.
Do you feel like that's because of your bi, or do you think that's like a thing that's just a natural thing that can happen?
I mean, I feel like if you're comfortable with yourself and your body and your friend is too, you can have sex with each other and not be like, okay, the dynamic of our relationship needs to change.
I feel that because of one thing that I've learned differences, especially with like maybe making a lot more LGBTQ friends, right? It's like their relationship to sex is a lot like more fluid and more like accepting just objectively than it is with a lot of like hetero relationships. Because the one thing that I've learned, especially when it's heterosexual relationships, sex is never about sex. It's usually about power. And it gets to the point where it seems like it's a status game when it comes to sex with a lot of people. So, yeah.
Some dude did say to me once before, like, I love having sex with women just because, like, I feel like, what did he say? Some crazy shit, like, they're mine, basically. Like, they bow down to me when it's like...
Every time I give dick, it's just, they're just hypnotized, they're mine.
Yeah, like...
How did that make you feel?
Bad. I was like, dang, I thought we were doing this together for enjoyment. I didn't think that, like, us having sex was you being like, oh, I have her now.
I won?
Yeah, like, can we both win?
See, I feel like a lot of people just can't. They just can't let that slide.
Yeah,
I think they're bad at it for real. I think that's really what it is. They might fuck around just turn down to. Wait, so back on the status and power aspect of it, do you think that when you have sex with people, do you feel like it's like a game? Really? Okay. How so?
I don't know. I think I'm just having fun. Like, if it's a fun game. What game are we playing?
I feel that. Oh,
what do you mean by, like, game?
Like, one thing, okay, so basically, the idea that I'm like, I don't know, it's not fully formed yet, but basically, when people, they tend to use sex as a way to, like, hold it above somebody.
That's weird.
Some people unconsciously just do that, especially when, like, that is their thing. Like, they're like, they know people want to fuck them, so, like, they play to that. Basically just loving the chase of it, or loving the fact that they're being chased than anything else.
Well, I think that I used to like to be chased because I like the attention. I think it comes from an attention thing. Okay. You want to be seen. You want to be heard. Maybe the way that's going to happen is by showing off your body. But now I'm to a point where, like, if I'm posting on my Snapchat story and I'm just, like, in a bra, I will literally say, please do not swipe up. Like, I'm not posting this for you. I'm posting this for me.
How is that? Do you feel like a lot of people just give you a lot of sexual energy just unwarranted now?
Yes, all the time.
How does that make you feel?
Terrible, honestly. Like, I was gonna go see a movie with this guy. He was, like, in my DM since last summer. And I just saw him as a friend, and he was like, let's go see a movie. And I was like, okay, like, we're going as friends. I don't have time to be dating right now. Like, that's just not my main focus. He's like, okay, we'll go as friends. The next day, he texts me like, hey, I was on one earlier, and I was going to say to you, if you wear a dress or a skirt, I can finger you while we watch the movie. I was like, bruh, that was disrespectful as hell. I'm not going to see this movie with you anymore. Blocked.
Scaring the host. What type of sentence is that?
I was like, and then when I was like, that was so disrespectful. Like, don't say that shit to me. He didn't even get it. He was like, I was going to tell you regardless. I'm like, bruh.
The crazy thing is, let's say y'all pulled up to watch this movie, and it was smooth. The energy was nice. Was he so ugly that you wouldn't even be like, nah, not at all? Like, let's say he played his cards better than that. Do you think that it would have actually, like, made it something different? Or do you think he literally just ruined it for himself just like that?
He just ruined it, honestly. Like, if I say I want to go to the movies with you as a friend, I don't care if you're being smooth. I'm going as your friend.
Exactly. It's a good time to chill. See, I hear a lot where it's like, a lot of people tell me it's like men and women just can't be friends, yada, yada, yada. And I feel like they're missing out on such a crazy bag. They're missing out on a crazy bag.
Yeah.
To the point where it's like, one thing that I've learned is when you have female friends, other women love seeing men with female friends. So stop ruining it for yourself. But hey, no. But no, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. But yeah, sometimes people say the craziest shit to me, and it just makes me feel really bad because I'm like, why do you feel like you can say this to me? Like, I know I have an OnlyFans and I know I'm comfortable with myself and my body, but it's like, damn.
Hell nah. What was your best experience when it comes to someone in your DMs?
Someone in my DMs?
Yeah. Like, how was the proper way to try and slide in your DMs? Just 100 people start DMing you today, but continue.
Do you mean like on OnlyFans or on like Instagram?
Instagram, and then you can transition over to OnlyFans.
Okay, so like on Instagram, would it be you're sliding in my DMs to be my friend, or like you want to date or something?
Not so much date, like friends with benefits type of vibe. You're just chilling. He finds you attractive. You find him attractive.
I feel like they should just be like, hey, I really like your vibe. This is my name. La, la, la. Do you want to hang out sometime? And then I could be like, okay, yeah, let's hang out sometime. And then we're going to be hanging out. We can talk about things like that. But just because we're talking about it and maybe I am down with it doesn't mean I necessarily want to that time when we're hanging out.
Of course. So just being like straight up, hey, let's hang out. Do you think that's actually a good way just for that to work? Because I feel like with a lot of people, they'll see that and be like, oh, well, I get 100 of these every day. Because I'm assuming your DMs, just like for yourself, is damn near packed 24/7. So, yeah.
It's stressful. I think just like be yourself, be personable. If like all you have to say is let's hang out, like, damn, you're a little boring. Like, can you tell me about yourself first?
I feel that. What is your aesthetic?
My aesthetic, I feel like it's ever changing. Right now, I'm kind of in like a little vamp girl, all black cyberpunk look. I shaved my eyebrows off.
I was like, peep.
Yeah, look.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why so many people have eyebrows. They don't need them.
I think my eyebrows will work.
No, I like your eyebrows, but I think that we should normalize doing weird things, like shaving your eyebrows off.
Would you ever shave your head?
I already shaved my head.
Really? Do you have a photo?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see that.
Okay. I shaved my head last November.
Okay. You know what? I'm actually kind of excited. Hold on. People are really trying to lock the leather pants. I love it.
Thank you.
Motherfuckers going hell nah. See, I shaved my head over the summer, and I've never got so many compliments in my life. I was so blown.
That's how you know you're pretty, when you can rock a shaved head.
Man,
Yeah.
Tell them. See, for some reason, when I shaved my head, motherfuckers was like, oh, yeah, bro, you look swole, like extra swole for no reason. I was like, you know what? Thank you.
Yes.
Motherfuckers was giving me high five as I was like walking like through the streets and shit. It was wild. It was
some like musical shit.
Hey. You attract the energy you want in life.
Yeah, that's facts.
What other hair colors have you had?
I had like all hair colors. I had white hair, pink hair, blue hair, black hair.
Oh, wow. How's the blue hair?
That was my little mental illness phase.
One strong breakup.
Yes, that was the breakup with my ex-girlfriend. And I was like, damn. So I like tried to bleach my own hair for once, and then it looked terrible. So I was like, let me add some blue in it. And like a lot of people say they like it and really fucked with it, but I just look at those pictures like, damn, I was down bad.
Just having a mental illness breakdown.
Yeah, and then I dyed my hair black, and then I shaved my head because I fucked my hair up.
Oh wow. Do you miss shaving? Having your head just bald?
It felt nice.
Motherfuckers using a plunger.
If someone plunged my head, I would die. I would be in love with them, I think. Okay, wait. Let me put this down. I have a lot of photos.
You know what? Hey, take your time. Take your time. See, I always low key. I don't know if I actually like. I had the idea of like trying to do the whole OnlyFans things, but I feel like it's like I feel like that is such a commitment that I don't think I can go for. I don't think I can go for it for real. That type of life just sounds so. extravagance when people are just giving you money because you're just fine as fuck and they just love seeing you.
It's fun. Give me the money for existing.
I feel it. See, I've been trying my hardest to get a sugar mama for a while now, and for some reason, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't happen. Do you know any sugar mamas? Do you know how to get one?
I know how to get sugar mommies and sugar daddies.
Tell me some games.
Okay, I got you.
Mike, don't forget them.
This is a video of me and my bald head.
Oh, okay. Okay, that is a look. I feel it.
She's cute.
You know what? Do you have a back tattoo?
A neck tattoo?
No, not a neck, a back.
Yes.
That's just so fire. What is it of?
It's a quote.
Higher, lower, what type of?
It's like mid-back. It says, I will not be another flower picked for my beauty and left to die. I will be hard to catch. Wild to find and impossible to forget. That's what it says.
The impossible to forget. You know what? I love when people say stuff like that because of it's like, damn near a challenge. Damn near a challenge.
Yep.
So on the topic of sugar mamas and
sugar mommies and sugar daddies,
how do we do this?
This is how we go about it.
Okay.
Get Tinder and set your dating preferences, your age up, and then you just start talking to some older, hot people. I think, from my personal experience, you need to be attracted to them. Otherwise, like,
it just doesn't work for us.
No.
I don't think I can give out dick to people I don't like. I don't think so.
That's why it's like sometimes hard because you need to find the right type of person, which for me.
How do I get the holy grail? The one that only wants me to just text her. She doesn't want me to do nothing though. Because I can chat. I'm pretty okay chatter. People tend to say that they enjoy my voice, but I can do that.
I can see that for you. Reddit? Maybe? Reddit, maybe.
People go on Reddit to get sugar. How? Like, do you just like comment sugar daddies? Just click here.
You probably just.
If you own cargo pants, click here. That's just the.
I mean, I haven't done it, but I'm sure that people. You know what pay pigs are, right?
Pay pigs.
Yes.
No, that's an insane thing to call somebody. But hey, continue.
I didn't make it up. But pay pigs are basically, that would be like the sugar mommy who just wants to text you. She feels something from just sending you money. Like, for example, have you seen the episode of Rick and Morty where there's Gwendolyn, the sex robot?
Yes.
I want to cosplay her so bad.
Oh, okay. Like, continue. All right. Okay, let's see where this goes. Yeah. Okay.
And I posted on my story like, hey, I really want to cosplay Gwendolyn. Like, if you want to fund this project, let me know. A pay pig, DM me like, hey, how much money do you need?
Wow, how much money was it?
$400.
Damn. Should have told them 800 and then just like bought that and then like put some money on the side.
Yeah,
just
flipped it.
See, I'm telling you. And you didn't have to meet them. You didn't have to like do nothing. It was like, oh, I got excess money.
Yes, and like another example I have, I don't really know how detailed I want to be because they might watch this. But
She's thinking about you. Continue.
I met someone one time when I was at a music festival, and they're just the type of guy that loves to pamper their woman, get her what she needs. So he comes up to me and he's like, anything you could ever wish for, I got you. So I was like, really? Like, go buy me a drink then. He goes and buys me a drink. And then he's like, do you want to do these drugs with me? And I was like, nah.
You want to do some LSD?
What?
You want to do some LSD?
That's what he said.
You wouldn't?
No, I would, but not with him.
You know what? You're right. You're very much right.
With my friends.
Just take a stranger's pill?
Yeah, no, I was like, I'll just take the drink. But I said no, and I think I really hurt his feelings. He found my Instagram and was like, I've never been turned down like that before. I was just trying to hang out with you. And since then, all I do is DM him. He lives like miles, thousands of miles away. I never saw him again for like the past year. Mans has sent me lots of money.
Oh, wow. Would you want to see him?
I mean, I think he's cute. I would see him.
Hey.
I'm like, fly me out.
I mean, at that point. One more, the last topic. What is the best way to get someone to fly you out?
It depends. Like, for me, I would send them content and be like, this could be us. Like, why don't you fly me out so we can make this together? And then they'll be like, oh, shoot. Flight's booked for tonight.
Beautiful. I love it. Oh, but no. Anything else you want to say? Any other questions? Any more story times? Any more gangbangs that you just want to tell the world right now?
Ooh, I will say, I just updated my OnlyFans name. My porn name is gonna be Courtney Quartz.
Courtney Quartz.
Yes, because in the future, Courtney. That's not my OnlyFans name. Sorry, I just changed it. It's Crystal Quartz.
Crystal
Quartz.
Okay.
I was like, it's not Courtney. But just cut that. Don't put that.
Oh, yeah, no, of course not.
Okay,
of course not.
redo. Hi, guys. I just changed my OnlyFans name to Crystal Quartz because I like those crystal vibrations, you know?
I feel it.
And, like, I didn't spell...
They tend to have the most fun, not gonna lie. Crystal bitches can really... ruin someone's life in a respectful way, though. In a very respectful way.
But yeah, my OnlyFans is Crystal Quartz, and quartz isn't spelled like the crystal. It's spelled like a basketball court, because like in the future, I'm gonna need to have a starting 5 lineup that people can vote for. So you want to see me with this person, they're gonna go on like the starting 5, and then the more votes they have, you're gonna see content with them. Creative.
Got a whole nice roto. But all right, y'all. Appreciate it. Thank you again for pulling up. I love doing interviews like this.